অনুসূচিত শ্ৰমিকৰ আগমনক লৈ একাংশ ৰাজ্যই অত্যাধিক সতৰ্কতা অৱলম্বন কৰাটো জৰুৰী এই মন্তব্য কেন্দ্ৰীয় পেট্ৰলিয়াম মন্ত্ৰী ধৰ্মেন্দ্ৰ প্ৰধানৰ CNN নিউজ 18ৰ ৰাজনৈতিক সম্পাদক মাৰিয়া সাকিলৰ সৈতে হোৱা এক্সক্লুসিভ সাক্ষাৎকাৰত এই মন্তব্য কৰিছে মন্ত্ৰীগৰাকীয়ে
The larger issue of migration. We are seeing a tragedy unfold before our eyes as thousands of migrant laborers are walking back to their villages, walking for kilometers. Where did the government assessment go wrong in understanding the human cost?
I think politely I can say government has done nothing wrong. You have to look into, you have said this is a humanitarian issue. You have to look into the anxiety of the peoples. Primarily a sizable section of our countrymen are conventionally working in the western part of the country, in the southern part of the country. They all belong to the eastern part of the country. They belong to the eastern Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Jharkhand, northeastern states, West Bengal, Odisha and Jharkhand and part of Madhya Pradesh. On this kind of crisis, not only due to economic issue, yes, there are certain challenges in the existing area where they were working. Other important factors, they want to go back to their home. They want to see their near and dears. They want to see their family members. This is a issue because the number is huge. More than 1,000 trains has already ferried the people from the different part of the country. Lot more train. Railway Ministry is very on. I congratulate Railway Minister to provide as much as train the respective state is expecting from the Railway Ministry. They are providing that. Here, certain state has to be more careful. From where people are coming, they have to be more proactive. They should bring the native people as early as possible. This is not only, I am with full responsibility, I am saying, this is not only a economic issue, this is a social issue, this is a psychological issue. We have to handle it very care. Now, learning from the small mistakes, learning from the small issues, all the governments are coming together to ferry the people very smoothly. I think we have to see that in that background.
Mr. Pradhan, can we see a greater cooperation between states and the centre? And can centre really play the role of the big brother here now? Because, we saw this start on the first day of the lockdown. We are seeing it on the first day of the lockdown 4.0. So this crisis, particularly of the migrants, hasn't really been addressed, sir.
No. It will be unfair to say this has not been looked into. I am saying more than 1,000 trains has ferried people to the different part of the country. Lot of buses has given permission to ferry the people to the respective destination. Lot of states, starting from Kerala to Gujarat, all of them sending the people with utmost care to the destination state. You can't say these people are not taking, there is a hiccup, there is a crisis. Yes, certain issues are there, I am admitting. I don't want to join politics at this juncture. Centre is playing it. There are three stakeholders in the entire issue. One, Government of India. We have to provide train. We are providing train as much as possible. Any state is expecting from us. Number two, the sending state, they have to put the list, they have to prepare the list, they have to organize the local bus services, and they have to organize the station, they have to send the people with proper care. And the receiving state, this is the major issue, this is the important point. Receiving state has to give permission. Certain states, I don't want to name the states, this is all in the public domain, but certain state has to take utmost care with utmost sensitivity because people belong to their state, people belong to the respective state. Responsibility lies with them also. They have to come forward, they have to be more proactive.
বিশ্ব বজাৰত খাৰুৱা তেলৰ দাম কমাৰ পিছতো ভাৰতত পেট্ৰল ডিজেলৰ দাম কিয় কমা নাই বুলি কৰা প্ৰশ্ন উত্তৰত মন্ত্ৰীগৰাকীয়ে কয় যে চৰকাৰে কৰ বৃদ্ধি কৰিলেও ইন্ধনৰ খুচুৰা মূল্যৰ বৃদ্ধি কৰা নাই
Mr. Pradhan, coming specifically to the question of your own ministry, crude oil prices have crashed because of the COVID-19 pandemic around the world. Ideally, this should have led to an impact on the prices of oil and diesel in India as well. and that hasn't really happened. So, you know, how would you respond to that? That though there has been a cut, and it should have impacted the petrol and diesel prices in India, the centre has, however, raised duties on diesel by 13 rupees a litre and on petrol by rupees 10 a litre, preventing consumers from getting the benefits of low crude oil prices.
Maria, let me explain little bit about the oil price and oil economy of the globe. It's not only due to COVID-19. Prior to COVID-19, there was a conflict between producing states to capture the market of the globe. Who can capture as much as market of the globe of the consuming country? That there was a race among the producing country, especially between Saudi Arabia, Russia, and USA. So there was a overproduction in the pre-COVID-19. That means January, February, and first half of the March. And gradually, COVID-19 came up as a global concern in the world, and with that, there was a in the energy history, in the oil history, never before this kind of depression anybody has seen. There is absolutely zero demand. In certain countries, there is no demand. In country like India, the number 3 consumer of the world, we in April, we face a severe crisis on demand. 70% of our demand in comparison to April 19, it has vanished due to lockdown. So there is, in a way, there is no, in the petrol, it is less than 25% demand was there. In the diesel, it was around 30-35%. That means 75%, 65% demand in petrol, diesel were gone. With this, at one hand, it is overproduction. Other hand, there is no demand. In that creates a void, that creates a low price regime in crude oil. In last 2 months, consciously we took a decision. Okay. This is a crisis time. This is unusual time. Lot more spending has to be there in future by union government, by state government. We should save some money. This is the conventional wisdom, Maria ji. When there is a difficulty in the house or there is difficulty in the society, you have to be little bit cautious and you have to save your resource.
Okay, fine.
Rightly, Government of India has done that, and state government.
Conventional wisdom you're talking about, sir. Sir, you know, you're saying conventional wisdom.
Yes, that is. Let me finish. Let me finish, Aryaji. We have not increased any retail price. We have not burdened people on any additional price rise. This is an abnormal position. Sometime in near future, the price will bounce back. We have articulated in this way. People will not be affected. Government will save some money. It will be reinvested in the infrastructure on health, on economic activities, on agricultural activities. In that way, economy will get a circulation. This is a conscious decision we have taken.